this will be an extrication.
We ask so much of them. We ask firefighters and police officers to show up on our worst day, and we expect them to always bring their A game. They can't have bad days. They are expected to help you no matter what's going on in their lives. And you know what? They really want to. They're compassionate. It's very compelling because they get up every day with a servant's heart and said, let's do it. Without question, they leave their troubles behind so that we can continue to make our lives better every day. Yet they have to go home and they have to live with the things that they saw. You know, the saying goes, you can't unsee it, you can't unhear it, and you can't unsay it. So you've got this spectrum of which they operate in, from just a normal everyday, we're here to help you, but you trust them, the community trusts them. When you make that 911 call, you expect them to show up, you trust them, you believe in them, and you let them in your home. Without question, you know that they are there to help you and they have your best interest in mind. My children at the time when they lost their father were merely 2.5 and 4.5, and they didn't understand any of it. They knew Dad would go to work and he might come home the next day, it might be 2 days just because he worked 24-hour shifts, but when he didn't come home, it took time for them to really process that the loss was real. At the 100 Club and throughout the public safety community, we think of those that are left behind as survivors. And it's a beautiful thing, but that survivor word, it's temporary. They will always be survivors, but they're still allowed to thrive. And I really believe in thriving rather than just surviving. And when I see these families that have had tragedy happen in their lives, I see them, you know, months out, years out, and I see them, and guess what? They're okay. Over the years, you really create bonds with other families. And some of the other families in this video, obviously there's my kids, Addie and Justice. They're so much fun. Addie loves to ride horses, and horseback riding is her life. And Justice, he just tries to defy gravity at any possible opportunity, and he loves a camera. Oh my gosh, the kid loves a camera.
Oh, are we gone? Oh, that's embarrassing.
When they lost their father, Spencer and Avery also lost their father very near to that time period, within 2 weeks of each other. And that was a non-line of duty, and we happen to be a line of duty family, but guess what? It didn't matter. Those lines are completely blurred, and we have grown to just really enjoy their company over the years, and we are now family to each other. We see Spencer, he's playing hockey, Avery's figure skating, and then we also have the Morano family. They coincidentally are a DPS family, and boy, they love big pickup trucks and cowboy everything and riding bulls. I love that about them. And then the Thompson family as well. They live not far from us in the East Valley, and we just enjoy everything about them. These kids, actually, many of them all got together, went to camp this last summer, thanks to the 100 Club, but they really created positive memories. To send them to camp and let them be kids, knowing that they have this underlying bond that no one needs to mention what it is or how it happened, it doesn't matter, they're just kids. And they get it, and they stick together, and that's the beautiful part. They do crazy stuff, and if given the opportunity, you just never know if they might jump in the pool closed. When we have a line of duty death in our community, the perspective does change. And the call comes in and we're notified, and I know that it's now my job to go out and meet with that family and provide them financial support. But my first call is to my kids and say, hey guys, this happened. They say, no problem, Mom, we got this. We've got this. And I go, okay. And when they say we've got this, they just know it's time to go to work. It's time to help another family. It's the most important thing that we can do. Not only me, but the 100 Club, my children. We want to pay it forward. We want to be there. And we know that it's important to drop everything and give our time and energy toward it, because we know that there is a new family that needs it.